Hello guys, today I'm gonna film a full in-depth makeup tutorial. I have done these on my TikTok before, but I haven't done like a full in-depth one. So I decided to finally do one on my YouTube because people keep asking. So yeah. And sorry I haven't been uploading like every 2 weeks because that's like the schedule I wanted to do for YouTube, but I have been very busy with my finals, and then also we had a power outage here in Washington State. I was gonna film this tutorial last week, but then my power went out for like 5 days and it was so bad. But anyways, finally we're done. This is the sunscreen I'm gonna put on. And yeah, so this is gonna be like a Douyin or Xiaohongshu, I don't know how to pronounce it, Xiaohongshu makeup inspired, which is like inspired by Chinese makeup they usually see on social media. And usually I tweak it a little bit to like match my features, but it is heavily inspired by that. So if you want any similar makeup tutorials, I would look on there. Let's get started. Okay, so right now I'm gonna start with this Can Make sunscreen. This is the Mermaid Can Make sunscreen, and this is like one of the best sunscreens ever. I have used like American sunscreens, but I find that ones from East Asia, they contain like a certain ingredient and it makes your face not cakey with sunscreen, because every American sunscreen I use, it's always so oily and greasy and I cannot stand how it feels on my skin. But this one, it acts as like a primer and also sunscreen at the same time, and it really moisturizes my skin, like here. Makes me very glowy. So yeah, you can get this from YesStyle. Most of my makeup is from YesStyle or Flower Nose, and I'll just say the brands of all of them. So after I apply my sunscreen, I usually let it sit for a bit, and then I apply this pink flash light brown eyebrow pencil and this I Embrace gray eye pencil. Now my hair is naturally dark brown, so I bleach my eyebrows once a week and dye them light brown, so they're already pretty thick and the color I want, but I do retouch it with these two pencils to create a light brown, cool light brown eyebrow. So, and my eyebrows are naturally very thick, but I do pluck them like once every 3 days. Does anyone else like sneeze constantly when they're plucking their eyebrows? Because whenever I pluck my eyebrows, I sneeze so much. Like, I'd be sneezing so much, bro. But yeah, that's all I do for my eyebrows. I'm lucky to have like pretty thick eyebrows naturally, so I don't have to do much for them. But yeah, that's my eyebrows. After that, I use like some sort of pale concealer. Now, I switch to concealers I use pretty often, but recently I got this Huda Beauty Fox Filter Concealer, and it's in the palest shade, Whipped Cream. And I do not use foundation, I just put concealer in like my T-zone basically. Here, I'm not very precise with how I apply my concealer, honestly. But I don't use foundation because I find that if you put it like all over your face, it gets pretty cakey quickly. Now I look a bit crazy right now, but after I blend this and it oxidizes, it gets to my skin tone. Okay, now I blended out my concealer, and I usually use a lighter powder that's not like too heavy on my whole face. So I'll use this Flower Nose purple powder, and I'll just put it like everywhere basically. And I use a lighter powder and then a heavier one only on the places that I crease, because for me, if I put a heavy powder all over my face, then my face feels a lot more cakey. I use this Kazane. I don't know, it's kind of shiny. Kazane powder, and this one's very heavy. Like, it is very strong. See, I use this purple Kazane powder, and I only apply it to where I crease. And that's how I make my base not too matte and heavy, but I still make sure that I'm not creasing. So right here, and then my oily spot here on my nose. And there we go. Now I do contour. I use this flower nose. Oh my god, there's an eyelash on here. Ew, it's stuck on my hand now. Okay. I use this flower nose, and for my cheeks, I use this darker brown, and I just do a V here. I'm not very particular with my contour. And then depending on what kind of hairstyle I do, I also put it on my jawline. And then a little bit around my chin. And I go in with the lighter brown, and I do just a little triangle on the tip of my nose. And if you have a high nose bridge, then I just would do this triangle. If you have a flat nose bridge, then you can also contour like this and like this. Like how they do it in the Xiaohongshu makeup tutorials, they usually do a very thick nose contour. But since I already have a high nose bridge, I don't really do it, or else it looks pretty weird on me. Like, I'll do a little bit here because my concealer kind of makes it look flatter. And then I go in with this highlighter here, and I put it on my cheeks here and a little bit to the front here. Not just on the edge here, a little bit in the front. Here, very shiny. And with this little brush, I'll get in the highlighter, highlight my nose, and then sometimes I will also highlight the nose bridge here a little bit, but usually I don't. And then I'll also do my inner corners here. And I get this white powder, and I go like this. So you see that? It kind of, I don't know what it does exactly, but it just makes my makeup look nicer. Put this light powder here. There we go. And I do my blush differently sometimes, but I really like purple blushes. So I use this Flower Nose Mermaid Purple Blush. I really like the packaging on this one. It's very glowy. By going with this purple blush, and I like purple or blue blushes because they make your face like highlighted. It's kind of like a highlighter, and it makes your face a lot brighter. See? And I'll put it here in the center of my cheek. I don't put it up here or like on the edge of my face. I put it only under my eye, on my nose tip here, above my nose tip, and this will also blend out my contour a bit, and then also on my chin. And you can tell how much this makes a difference. I love this blush so much. And then depending on my mood, I'll sometimes also go with this Swan Flower Nose blush, and I'll make it a bit brighter in the same spots. But yeah, I really like these cool tone blushes here. And I've seen also blush trick applications. If you struggle putting the blush in the right area, you can do this, and you'll put the blush like in the right area like this. Now for my lips, I am the kind of person who does not like really bright or red or hot pink lips on me. So I usually use a purple lip tint. This one's by Mary Mond, and I believe it's the number 4, like the lilac one or something. And I'll put it here in the center. And I'm also like the kind of person who does not like matte lips. Like whenever I do matte lips in an hour, they always look so gross. So I usually do glossy lips. There, and I apply it all over my lips. And then I use any sort of pink eyeshadow for my lip liner, but I'm gonna go in with this Lily by Red. Here, Lily by Red eyeshadow, and I'll use this cool tone pink and use this as a lip liner because I cannot ever find any cool toned lip liners ever. So if you guys know any like purplish lip liners, then please tell me. But this eyeshadow works pretty well. So I put up here above my cupid's bow, but I do not line the edge here yet. And then I also do the bottom of my lip very thick here, and then a little bit thin here. You do not want to overline the edges of your lips, or else it looks kind of weird. And then I go in with a darker pink, and then I do like this little edge here. And you see that? It makes my lips look like they're lifted up, because my lips naturally kind of look down. It looks like I'm frowning. But when I do this, it makes it look like I'm a little bit smiling all the time. So there you go. That's how I overline my lips. And it looks pretty good like this. And then I go in with a clear gloss and I just put it all over my lips. There we go. And look at how amazing my lips look, bro. Amazing. And if you want, you can go in with some sort of other color in the center, but I usually keep it like this. And then time for fake moles. I use this Wake Make brown eyeliner, and I put it where my moles naturally are. So I always put it in the same place. I don't know. I put in the same place, one on my chin, one here, and one here. And then if you have a pimple somewhere, you can also cover it here. So look, I have a pimple here. Now it's a mole. See, that's how you can cover your pimples. I also have one here. So there we go. That's how you can cover your pimples if you need to. So that's done with my base. Time to go onto the eye makeup. I use different eyeshadow palettes. I usually use this Lily by Red eyeshadow palette, but if I'm feeling fancy, then I'll use this Rose Quartz by Huda Beauty eyeshadow palette. It has many gorgeous colors here. I really like this shine, but I don't think I'll use too many glitters today. So first we'll do the eye bags. And depending on what kind of lenses I'm wearing, my eye makeup may look different, but I usually keep it to this routine. So I use this dark pink, and I follow my eye shape like this on the edge here, and you want to fill it in like this. And you don't want to put it only on the edge here. You want to follow your eye shape all the way through. Like this. So like that. And this helps make your eyes look bigger. But remember, you want to put it like all throughout your eye here. You don't want to put it just on the edge. And then do on the other side too. Okay, there you go. It might look a little crazy here, but then I go in with a lighter pink. I go in with this one, and I draw on my eye bags. I want to make sure it's not too dark. But this part, your eye bags, or some people call it aegyosal, but it's called different in like different languages. I go in here and I follow my natural eye bag, so you can't really see, but I have a puff right here, so I just follow that. And usually I do it tighter here, but then here I pull it down, so you can watch how I do it. So see that? I do it tighter in the inner corner, and then I pull it out like this. So you see how it makes your eyes bigger vertically? That's the goal. It makes your eyes a lot rounder and it pops it out. And this part takes a lot of practice, but I do recommend a very sharp like brush, because if it's very thick at the tip, then your eye bags may look too smudged and stuff, and it won't look as natural. And then usually I try to make the eye bag the darkest at the center here, so where your iris is here. And see the difference? Now I'm gonna do it on the other side too. Here we go. Now I accidentally made it too thick, so when that happens, I usually use this white powder again from the flower nose, and I'll just go in and enhance the eye bag to make it look fuller here, and then thin out where I made it too thick. So here I made it too thick. I'm just gonna go over it with eyeshadow, part I want to cover, and here we go. It's kind of like painting. Now with the eye bags, you want to make sure you don't make it like past your eye where it actually ends. You don't want to elongate your eye, you just want to make it more round. So here. And depending on what kind of makeup you do, you can draw your eye bag higher or lower. I draw it pretty low because my goal is to make my eye rounder. So that's it for the eye bags. And then I go in with this angled round brush, and I go in again with the same dark pink, and I just outline where my eye is here. See? The hollow part of my eye here. Like that. And it makes my eye look more open. See? And you don't want to put it into more than the middle. And you don't want to cover your eyelid. You just want to put it like on the hollow part of your eye here. So you see that? Makes my eyes look very round. I kind of look like a panda right now. And then depending on how pink you want to make it look, I go in with this light pink here, and I just put it all over my eyelid here. So you see that? Makes it look a lot more pink. So I have pretty hooded eyelids usually. I mean, I don't know if I have hooded eyelids or not, but here if I look down you can see how I did it. And if you want to, you can go in back with a dark eyeshadow and do the inner part of your eye and contour that. I already have deep set eyes, so I don't do it too much. But if you have more like forward or flat set eyes, then definitely do that part. Makes your eyes look pop a lot more. Okay, done with most of the contouring of my eyes. And if you want, again, you could put more pink on your eye bags. So here, I use the same light pink I use for the top of my lid on the bottom of my eye bags. Now my eyes look very pinky and round. And then I use any sort of like lighter eyeshadow color. So I'm gonna use this one with my finger, because if you use your finger, then the eyeshadow will show up more, especially if it's a sparkly one. And I just put it in my inner corner in the top of my eyelid a bit. And it makes my eye very glowy. Here. And then on the other side. See how glowy it is? You make sure you blend it though, sometimes it doesn't blend too well. So you see, now it is very glowy. And if you want, you can also use any sort of glitter and just put it on the top of your eyelid. In the middle. Do not put it on your whole eye, only put the very glitter on the middle. Here we go. Now, my eyes are very sparkly and I overlapped it a bit here. So I'll just redraw the shadow. That's basically all of my eyeshadows. Now I'm gonna use the same brown eye pen, the Wake Make brown eyeliner, and I'm gonna line where my inner corner naturally is, and I'll just draw it a little bit lower, which can help shorten your face. I'll show you the difference. So here, I do not draw it past my actual eye. I just draw it a little bit lower in the center. See the difference? It really makes my eyes a lot bigger. So I'll draw it in here. Now see here? Really makes my eyes pop. And then if you want to darken any areas, I would use the Extreme Gel Presso pencil liner, and it is this like dark gray, and if I want to, I can darken any spot. See here, I can draw like a little line and draw like my eyelid and stuff. I really like this for when I need to darken any areas, but I already darkened it pretty well, so I don't think I'll do too much. If you want, you can also darken this area too. Now time for one of the hardest parts, and that is eyeliner. I use this Flower Nose Mermaid eyeliner, and eyeliner is very different for different people because of different eye shapes. So I'll just show how I do it on my eyes. But I would recommend watching some sort of tutorial if that suits your eye shape. So I usually start with my inner corner and I just line my whole top eye from the inner corner. And you do not, if you have wide set eyes, you can also draw a little sharp thing here, but I usually don't do that. I don't think I really need to. And then I just line the whole top of my eye, and then after the middle parts, I start drawing it a bit thicker. So here I go a bit out. You can see the empty spot. I'm gonna fill that in. And usually by this point, I start drawing the wing. And I draw the wing up from where my eye naturally ends. So here, I'll just draw it up. So here, you can kind of see the shape of the eyeliner. And then after that, I connect both the lines. See, like this? I connect both the lines and then I draw the little wing corner. So here we go. Now you just need to fill it in. So here we go, and then you can make this part thicker if you want to. I think I'm gonna make it slightly thicker. So here we go. That's how I do my eyeliner. Sometimes it can turn out a bit different, but I follow that routine generally. Now I'm gonna do it on my other eye as well. Okay, now I did both my eyeliners. And before I do anything with my eyelashes, I do setting spray, because I find if I apply setting spray after doing my eyelashes, a mascara can smudge or like turn out weird. So I use this Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. It smells very good, and I find this this setting spray to be one of the best. So yeah, shake it up a little bit, and then I just apply until my whole face is moist. And then I keep my eyes closed, and I just fan this fan to make sure that it dries quickly. And I keep my eyes closed so the setting spray actually dries on my eyelids, because if you open them, then it might like not dry fully. Okay, there we go. Now I finished most of my makeup, and now I use this flower nose eyelash curler, and always curl your lashes before mascara, because if you do after, then you will pull out your eyelashes. So I just curl my eyelashes as close as I can to the base, but make sure you're not pulling on them. So you see, very important to curl your eyelashes, especially because mine are long and they like droop over my eyes, so it's very important for me to curl them. Okay, I did my eyelashes, and now these are my two main mascaras: the Flower Nose Chocolate Mascara in the black version, and then the Heroin Make mascara as well. This one is better, but I'm just trying to finish this one. This one's also good, but I find the Heroin Make one is better slightly. These are both waterproof mascaras, and both are good. Just this one, it's a bit easier to apply, so that's why I prefer this one. This one's made for thinner eyelashes, so I usually recommend this one. Now when you apply mascara, you want to apply it as close as you can to the base where your eyelashes are curled, so they stay curled. Because if you only apply it on the tips, then your eyelashes will start drooping. So here I apply it on my top eyelashes first, and the base. Sorry guys, this angle's kind of awkward, but this is the only way I can apply it. And then I just coat my whole eyelashes in it. Here. Nothing special for the top eyelashes. I just like put mascara on them, and I make sure like at the very tips of my eyelashes too, so they appear long. Here, and try not to get on it on your eyelid. I just got some on my eyelid. It's okay, it's off. And then make sure you get your inner eyelashes too. So you see, this mascara works very well, although I already have naturally long eyelashes. So if you have shorter eyelashes, you can also apply some fake lashes if you want to. And then I just do the same on the other eye. Okay, now we did our top eyelashes. You make sure you let it dry before you like fully open your eyes, because sometimes it can transfer to your eyelid. Now for my bottom eyelashes, I'm a bit more particular with how I do it. So I usually apply it in 3 different sections. I do my outer bottom lashes, and then I kind of clump the center ones together, like this. And you can also get a tweezer to make them clump like this. And then the 3rd section here, just in the inner corner, in a different section. So like this is how I clump my bottom lashes, and I do the same on the other side. So here we go. I really like clumping my bottom eyelashes because it gives off more of a doll look, which I really like and is mostly my goal with my makeup. So now you can be done, and if you want, you can apply different sections of top lashes. I don't think that I will today though. And now I just gotta style my hair. Now guys, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. This is how I keep my bangs in place. I use lash glue. Yes, lash glue. And I swoop my bangs to the side and put it where I want them to stay, like on the edge. And then here, I just put them here. And then look, they stay. They do not move. And I've tried hairspray and like hair mascara, but this is honestly the trick that just works the best for me. But do know that you will have like lash glue in your hair, so just know that, and it can be very hard to brush out. But for me, I don't really care. I just want my bangs to stay in place. So yes, finished makeup tutorial. Let me put on my hair clips. Choose this green one to match my contacts. And then this biscuit one, because I just love biscuits. So yeah, finished makeup tutorial, guys. Thank you guys for watching. And I forgot to mention, but these lenses are from Miko Lens. I don't know what lenses specifically they are, but my big circle ones, you may see my other videos, those ones are by Pinky Paradise. And that's where I get most of my lenses. And they usually offer prescription options. I have pretty bad vision. My prescription's like -5.5. So I definitely use lenses to see, but they also do make your makeup look a lot better. So yeah guys, thank you for watching this Douyin makeup tutorial. Bye, and stay tuned for the next video.